Hello again. This is puzzle piece part number
Well,
2 we're creating
today
today.
we're going to start
We're going to
with the
begin
first
like we
part of
did
our
last
puzzle
time
block.
with a simple rectangle. We're
We're
going to
just gonna
start that
call
right
it
at our
part one
origin
for right
point
now.
and just drag
We've
it
got
out a little
laid
bit and go
on a
click.
sheet of paper and sketched out. So
Now
we
we're
can
simply
begin.
going to attach
First thing I'm going to do is go
some dimensions to
start
it
with a standard IPT as
to
always.
get it to the right size. In
Go,
this
okay.
case, we
Now,
want to
to
have
load
a
this
simple
up, we're
1-inch
gonna look at our
block to
sketch
start
form.
with.
This puzzle
The
block
easiest
is
form of
based
this.
on a
Now
1-inch
we
cube.
are going to take this
So each
block,
side
we're
is
going
1
to
inch square and a
extrude
quarter
it,
of an
and then
inch
we're going to
thick or
cut it off.
0.25
So
inches thick.
we'll take this,
So to
go to our
begin
extrude
this,
function.
I'm simply going to come over
We're going to
here,
change our depth on
and
this
I'm
to
going
be
to make it a
0.25 inches.
Easiest way to do this is to
Now,
make a
once we got
simple
that taken
rectangle
care of, we're
that I
simply
can
going to go
then
in and
stretch
we're
out.
going to sketch on this
From
surface,
here, I'm going to assign a couple of control dimensions.
and we're going to remove the bits and pieces we need.
1
In
inch
this case, we're going to have a couple of
by
rectangles here. We're going to
1
attach one right here to this corner, drag it out
Once that
about
is
like
done,
so. We're just going to
then
roughly
simply finish
shape
the
it
sketch.
for now. We
I'm
actually would
going
take
to
off the
features and
whole
extrude
top
this part.
portion right
This is
here,
the only part I've got.
and then we're going to take out
0.25
a chunk
inches.
right here,
And then that is all I'll do with it for right now. Once I have
and a
that,
chunk
I will
right
then
here.
proceed to cut out the areas that make my puzzle block.
Now, once we
that,
get
I
those
simply
assigned,
select
we'll put some
the front
dimensions on here to
surface
control this thing.
with
First
the Z
off,
surface,
this
create
should
a 2D
be,
sketch upon it.
if I
and then
read
simply
my
apply
sketch
some
correctly,
rectangles.
0.75 inches across. This right here should be, if I've read my
In our case,
sketch
I'm gonna
correctly
create a
again,
rectangle there.
0.25 inches in
I'm gonna
depth.
create a rectangle here.
Same going on here.
I'm gonna
This thing,
create a rectangle right here.
3.25.
And one last rectangle from this bottom
So should
corner
this.
right here. Now I'll apply some dimensions to these to control them.
This portion right here
0.25.
should be from here to the bottom of the page, exactly one or half
Wrong
an
one.
inch. So 0.5. All right.
That one is controlled.
And this portion right here should be exactly 0.5 up. Now, looking back at my sketch, I'll notice a couple of things. First off, I actually didn't need this block right here, so I'm just going to get rid of
Any
it.
dimension.
It doesn't do me any good whatsoever. Now, other than that, let's look at this. I believe I need a dimension here that is 0.25,
Let's try and think for us.
and a dimension here that is 0.25. With those in place, I can simply finish this sketch, rotate it up, take an extrude, but in this time, instead of doing an extrude, we'll do an extrude cut. We'll select that block, and this block. Okay? That's it. Now, this block
Okay. Now
on
I've
our
applied all
sketch,
my
if I remember
dimensions,
right,
I believe all of them are in the
is
correct location. If they're not,
blue.
we're going to
I
double check
believe
and
this one
make
is
sure.
blue. So
by
we're going to
applying
change
one or
this
two additional
whole
dimensions.
puzzle block here.
Now this one I just applied as a
Whole
driven
piece.
dimension. It is constrained by the
Should just
geometry
be
I've already
blue.
assigned to the part. I'm going to accept it anyway just to make sure everything's good. Other than that, I believe, yep, that's attached to that corner, that's attached to that corner, that's attached to that corner. We're good to go. I will finish this
We
sketch.
do this, we make sure we don't get any edges,
I'll
we
then
just
go
get
to my
surfaces.
extrude.
Once we've done that, I
And
can go to
this
my
time I'm
properties
gonna use
here,
the cut
assign this to simply be blue, so I
Okay.
can color code them and know
What
which
I'll
one's
do is
which.
I simply click on
That's
those
it.
4 little
Simple
blocks I
enough.
just
All
made, and
done.
they
We
will cut
save
from the
this.
original block I created.
File, save as. We go to our, we're just going to call it puzzle
Once
block.
that is done, my
Okay,
part is
puzzle,
done. If I
part.
wish to at this point, I can go in and I can adjust the properties.
2.
In this case, I'm going to change the
And
materials
it's done.
around a little
We'll
bit.
save that and do the assembly
And
later.
Let's make this one, I believe on my original puzzle block this was a pink piece, so I'll make it pink. And go okay. Now, it only applies it to the one side. So I'm just going to use my shift key and apply it to all my other sides, not to be confused with an edge. That one, the sides. Properties. Past pink, apparently. If I want to, I can flip around and look at the rest of my part and apply this to the last few sides. See if I got everybody. I think I missed the back. Yep, I did. Okay, well, we got that. I believe I have all the surfaces taken care of. And we're good to go. I will simply save this. Save as. And I'll put it in my folder. it. Puzzle